where do you want me to put this food?
Behind the stove.
Steve is a vastly experienced sailor. A Coast Guard commander for 21 years, he has a lifelong love of the ocean.
Ross?
Yeah?
You got that halyard connected?
Yeah, it's all done.
When people get around the ocean, one or two things happen. They fall in love with the ocean or they fall out of love with the ocean. And I can't really explain why it happens, but for a number of us who go out on the water, there's just an affinity, a feel for it that's like nothing else.
Where do you want the clothes?
Down in the drawers.
Steve's young crew today is a team of students from Texas A&M University.
Make sure that everything's secured.
I was real confident of the boat, and the crew were experienced young men who'd been sailing for a number of years, and it was looking to be a really great race.
Hey, Steve!
Hey. Is that it?
Yeah, we're getting there.
His right-hand man on board is a young sailor he's known for 3 years, 22-year-old Travis Wright.
I'd been sailing with Steve for 3 years at that point. An excellent sailor and a very safe person, but very experienced and definitely the leading presence on the boat. He was definitely fully in command.
As Steve bids his wife goodbye, he's all too aware of the responsibility he has for his young crew.
All right. Travis, can you do the stern line?
I was designated skipper of the vessel, and as such, the skipper is ultimately responsible for everything. It's not a responsibility that you take lightly, and it's not a responsibility you can walk away from.
Let's keep it pointed 180 degrees due south.
Steve Guy is the least experienced sailor on board and is relishing the chance to take part in a big ocean race.
Travis was sitting next to me, showing me kind of how to do things, and
Doing good.
I felt pretty good. You know, I'm in control of this boat, and it's just kind of a power rush because you're like, here I am on the open ocean, doing what I love to do.
Enjoying yourself, Steve? Oh, yeah.
Everyone was ready to go, but you could also tell we were also in that competitive mood of we're wanting to do this right.
Here's a way to see how fast we're going. See? Adjust the sail and see how we go faster.
Okay.
As the race gets underway, the crew are in high spirits and excited by the challenge ahead.
Doing good.
Yeah.
It wasn't my time to go on deck yet. I just decided, okay, I'll get up, I'll get something to eat, I'll go, shoot the breeze with the guys on deck and see what's up and start getting settled in. That's when it all started going downhill.
Finding water inside the cabin is not unusual, but Travis instinctively suspects something is badly wrong.
I opened up the floorboard, and it just came pouring in.
Roger! Roger! We got water! We're taking on water! Hey, Steve! Steve!
What's going on?
We're taking on water!
And the boat went instantly into the water.
The boat just laid over into the water.
What happened? I don't know!
Up on deck, Skipper Steve is clinging to the capsized boat.
I was hanging underneath the boat because it wasn't still up out of the water at that point, thinking it was time to go.
The boat's going down! Everybody off!
In just a matter of seconds, the boat has completely overturned. Steve and the two students on deck escaped the sinking boat.
Come on, guys. Hey, did you see anybody? No.
But Roger, Travis, and Steve Guy are trapped inside. And seawater is flooding in.
I'm not dying in here!
Yeah, I screamed it, I'm not dying in here. This is not where I'm gonna die.
Unless they can find a way out of the cabin, they are just seconds from being dragged to the bottom of the ocean.
Emotion's telling you at that point, you're screwed. I mean, there is no way out of a situation like this.
The water level is rising rapidly. Unless they can get out, they're just seconds from being dragged down with the sinking boat.
How do we get out of here? Through the hatch!
Their only escape route is a tiny hatch, but a powerful wall of seawater is pouring through it.
Are you kidding? Come on, it's the only way!
As I was trying to go down the second time, Roger grabbed my legs and pushed.
Travis! Over here!
Hey, Travis!
Travis! Move up! Hey!
It's not a boat!
On the horizon, they spot something that gives them a glimmer of hope.
You know, we're 60 miles off the coast of Texas. We are outside the shipping lanes already. Our best possible chance of rescue at this point in time is going to be a fishing boat that happens to be out here.
You save your energy. They're not going to hear you. Wait, this might work.
They do everything they can to catch the boat's attention.
Hopes were really high, hoping that maybe someone on the deck would be like, oh, what's that little light flashing out there, and tell someone on the bridge what was going on.
They're now pinning all their hopes on rescuers finding them. But even staying put is no guarantee of safety. The Mexican Gulf is a shark-infested body of water.
Big sharks. Those are the ones you worry about. Tigers are probably the most risky. They get really large. The sun was out. None of us had caps on. Fairly quickly, we started to burn.
My God, it was hot as heck. It felt like being in a sauna. We were just boiling.